One sunny afternoon, a wise old man sat by the edge of a quiet village, watching the young people pass by. Among them was a restless boy named Ethan. He was always in a hurry, rushing through life, wanting things to happen fast. Ethan's impatience was often the cause of his frustrations, and it worried the old man. The old man had seen many seasons come and go, and his face was a map of experiences lined with wisdom. He decided to share a story with Ethan to teach him the true power of patience. "Ethan," the old man called, "come sit with me for a while. I have a story to tell you." Ethan, curious yet skeptical, sat down beside him, his impatience barely contained. The old man smiled gently, his voice steady as he began. "Many years ago, in a faraway land, there lived a young man, much like you. He was eager, filled with ambition, and wanted everything to happen right away. He was always chasing after things, never taking the time to truly enjoy the journey. One day, this young man heard of a legendary tree, a tree so magnificent that its fruit could grant wisdom, success, and happiness to anyone who ate from it. He set out immediately, believing that if he could find this tree, everything would fall into place. The young man traveled for days, months even, across rivers, mountains, and deserts, determined to find the tree. But the path was long and the road difficult. Many times he felt like giving up, yet every time he thought about turning back, he imagined the tree and pushed on. The boy listened closely, intrigued, though still a little impatient for the end of the story. After many long years of struggle, the young man finally reached the spot where the tree was supposed to be. He arrived at a beautiful, lush valley. But to his dismay, he found nothing but a single sapling in the ground. No fruit, no grandeur. Heartbroken, he was about to give up when an old man appeared before him. The old man smiled and said, "You've traveled long and hard, young one, but you've forgotten something. The tree you seek is not something to be rushed. It grows slowly, over time. You have been impatient, seeking immediate rewards, but true wisdom and success come not from the fruits that you find, but from the journey and patience that leads you to them." The boy raised his eyebrows, a little puzzled. The old man continued. Feeling disappointed, the young man stayed for a while, taking the time to care for the sapling. He watered it every day, gave it sunlight, and waited. Seasons past spring, turned to summer, then fall, and eventually winter. But the young man never stopped caring for the tree, even when it seemed as though it wasn't growing at all. Years later, the young man returned to the spot, now an older man, and found that the sapling had grown into a mighty, magnificent tree. Its branches stretched far into the sky, and its fruits were beyond anything he could have imagined. But more than the fruit, he understood something far deeper. Patience had made the tree strong, and in turn it had made him strong. Ethan sat quietly, absorbing the story. The old man looked at him and said softly, "Patience is not just about waiting, Ethan. It's about trusting the process. It's about knowing that the most valuable things in life take time to grow. Just like that tree, you must give yourself and your dreams time to unfold." The boy nodded, his heart touched by the wisdom the old man had shared. He had been rushing through life, wanting everything immediately. But now he understood that the best things in life, true happiness, success, and wisdom are nurtured with time, care, and patience. From that day on, Ethan learned to slow down. He worked on his dreams with steady effort, trusting the process, knowing that everything would come in its own time. And like the mighty tree, he too grew stronger, wiser, and more content.